All right, welcome to the channel, and I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day on today. All right, so today I want to talk to us, particularly those of us who are women from the diaspora who are coming to the African continent or wherever you are traveling in the world. It could be South America, Central America, Europe, wherever you are going, the Caribbean. I want to talk to us about not being finessed, but not in the usual way that we think, right? And so you may be asking, let's start with that. I won't assume that you know what finesse means, but typically the word finesse in the slang sense of the word means to be deceived, to be manipulated, to be conned, to be persuaded, right, in a way that's so subtle that you don't realize what's going on. All right, and so most of us have our antennas up, all right, or have been warned to have our antennas up to look out for the typical guy in the places where we may be traveling who would want to deceive us, who want to, like this picture here, somebody that just want to be chopping. If you're chopping, meaning chopping food, he's chopping food. If you're spending money, he's there enjoying it, right? Look out for that kind of guy. But no one really wants us to look out for our own men abroad, all right? And listen, ladies, it doesn't matter how young or how old he is, we still have to be on the lookout, okay? Now, let me just make it clear that I love our men. I am a mother of a son who is a wonderful man, right? And he himself is looking for a wife, okay? And not necessarily on the continent. He wants one of our own sisters. That's just how he feels, right? Now, he is open to women from the continent who are also of our people, okay? Let me make that clear as well, who is also of our people, because not everyone on the continent is of our people. And when I mean our people, meaning those who are also descendants of the 12 tribes scattered worldwide. All right, let me just say that. Okay, and there are some on the continent. So this is going another way that I didn't intend, but yeah. But I want to say, ladies, that we also have to be on the lookout, be alert, have friendships that can keep us grounded so that we will not be finessed by our own. We often look for the scammer who's sending the emails to be a foreigner. But sometimes those emails, those DMs in your box may come from our own guys. All right, we love you guys, but we also have to be aware that everyone among us does not have the best of intentions. All right, and that could be female or male. Okay, so the point of this share is to help us to stay focused, to help us to remember that regardless of age, regardless of, economic standing or whatever someone presents to us, we have to be on the lookout. We have to not be so drawn into our emotions and wanting to live that Caribbean, dream, or the dream of Africa, wherever you are, and wanting to have someone to share that with. We all want that, and we all should have that if that's what you want, I should say. But don't let your desire deceive you. Don't let your desire to have someone who's there for you, who can help you get through the tough times, through the tough places, through the tough situations, someone to have your back. Don't allow that desire to blind you or deafen you to the things that may be right before you. And unfortunately, a number of our ladies have been and are being finessed, not only by foreigners, but by our own men. Some who have no intentions of marrying you, but because you are successful or because you can help them in this season of their, tough times they may be experiencing on the continent, they may use you to boost them through that time and then run off and marry their African princess, all right? Or run off and marry, bring somebody else from another country and leave you standing in the cold, right? Once again, it does not matter if they are older or younger. Sometimes, guys, we must, encourage ourselves to the point where we say, you know what, I'm going to stand and I'm going to wait for the right situation. It doesn't mean you have to wait forever. Sometimes I think this waiting is also an illusion, but you don't want to find yourself getting with someone who just comes into your life just to handle business for his own selfish interests, and then he walks away just like this guy. He's gone. As quick as he came into your life, he'll be walking away. His business is done. He's handled all of the things that he needs to do, He's gotten himself, grounded. He's been able to build what he needs to build. He's been able to establish whatever he needs to establish, and he will just walk away from you, just like many have done in the U.S. So don't think just because one of our own is also sharing the same vision to come to Africa that some of them do not come with the same tricks. Once again, I love our men. I support our men who are truly men, but I do not support, all of these international lovers who are just coming looking to feed off of us, to build themselves off of us, to establish themselves off of us, or some who just want you to, say for example, you're doing business, they want to, get that hookup, or they want you to do something for them for free because they one of us, and so on and so forth. No. Don't fall for the trap, ladies. Just like you would have your guard up in America, just like you would have your guard up here for, foreigners who may try it, also have your guard up against our own, all right? So sometimes you might have to go alone, and sometimes you might have to work with others. Whatever it takes to make sure that you're doing it right and doing it in peace, do that. Don't be so anxious and don't be desperate. Be wise and be patient. Shalom.